Norris Marshalls built his makeshift home with a piece of cloth and a few posts. He sleeps in the rubble and ashes, what's left of his house, and gets meals from residents of the area. His family members are distraught and are begging him to get the medical care he urgently needs and are willing to provide him with a roof over his head. On Wednesday, 2 family members arrived to transport the elderly man to the hospital, but he refused.
Oui, c'est pour moi vraiment horrible. C'est lui moi voulais ça côté moi c'est ça que moi voulais télégrapher.
Philip Marshall is the elderly man's brother. He says he wants to give his brother a bath, a warm meal, and a bed to sleep in at night. He says it is also his duty to get his brother the medical care he needs, but he refuses to leave his new home in the ashes.
If me take his hospital, I bring it. So therefore, he have a big so that I can't carry at my home.
The homeless man's nephew says he is distraught over claims that his uncle has been abandoned. He says this is untrue and his uncle is just a bit stubborn.
I go and collect my uncle to come and check him. But when I see the state he is, we have to go to the hospital with him first. And after he take treatment, we can do what we can do with him, if it's a house or anything. If he don't want to go and live at our home, we can build a house there for him. But we want him to agree to go. You can't hold him, pull him. We want him to go with us. If he want to go, we're bringing him in the hospital.
But Norris Marshalls is determined not to leave the place he has called home for decades, even if it means having to sleep near the side of the road. His nephew says he cannot sleep well in his own bed knowing his uncle is sleeping amid rubble. He says the only solution might be to build a temporary shelter on the site for his uncle.
What I'll just make a shed there for him to go, and then if it instead of staying there, just make a shed for him for tonight.
Alexander says he wants the public to know that Marshall has not been abandoned. He says family members have been pleading with him to leave, but he refuses. The elderly man says he is determined to remain there. Seated firmly under his makeshift tent, he refuses all offers of assistance from his family. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.